They told him it was temporary, just until they hired someone new. That was 14 months ago. Now he's closing the books alone, fixing other people's mistakes, staying late, for the same paycheck. This isn't a horror story, it's how dependable adults get buried at work. One can you help out at a time. This is a real story I heard recently, and it's been sitting heavy with me. Daniel, mid-30s, works full-time in accounting at a mid-sized company. Not Wall Street, not flashy, just the kind of job that keeps the lights on, reconciling numbers, closing the books, handling vendor payments, the work nobody notices unless something goes wrong. He was on a small 2-person team, busy during month end, calm the rest of the time. It was a rhythm he could live with. Then one Monday morning, his coworker quit. Management called him into a quick meeting. "Hey, we know this is sudden, but can you take on some of their responsibilities for now? Just temporarily. We'll post the role soon." Daniel didn't argue. That's the kind of worker he is. Dependable, professional, proud of doing things right. At first it really was just helping. A few extra reconciliations, handling some vendor invoices, covering part of the close by himself. Then weeks turned into months. The job posting sat in draft mode. Sometimes it disappeared completely. By month 3, Daniel wasn't assisting anymore. He was doing both jobs. Month end became a blur of late nights and tight deadlines. He'd answer emails from his couch, fix errors that used to be caught by a second pair of eyes. Every mistake now felt dangerous, because there was no backup anymore. He finally asked about compensation, not a raise, just something temporary. Management smiled politely. "Let's revisit this next quarter. Budgets are tight right now." Next quarter came. Nothing changed. What used to be framed as extra help was now treated like this had always been his role. Daniel told me there were evenings he'd sit in his car after work, engine off, hands on the steering wheel, thinking, when did temporary become permanent? And why am I the one paying for being reliable? Because the cruel lesson of working life is this: sometimes the reward for doing more is being asked to do even more, for free. This story stings because it's not rare. It's happening to millions of workers right now. According to a Pew Research study, nearly 52% of US workers say they regularly do tasks outside their job description, and most of them aren't compensated for it. The psychological impact is real. Chronic overwork leads to burnout, stress, and even health issues like insomnia, anxiety, and depression. The reason this hits so hard is simple. Daniel's story isn't about laziness or entitlement. It's about trust and fairness being exploited and the invisible toll it takes when your dedication is expected, not rewarded. Most adults know this feeling. You help out once, twice, and before you know it, your temporary sacrifice becomes the new normal. It's a reminder of a harsh truth in modern workplaces. Reliability can become a trap, especially for those who care enough to do the work well. Here's the hard truth about adulthood. No one is coming to tell you you've done enough. Your job won't suddenly respect your limits. Your boss won't notice how much you've been holding together. But you're not powerless. You don't have to burn your life down. You just have to stop believing this is all you deserve. Because the longer you stay somewhere that drains you, the more exhaustion starts to feel like your personality. It's not. You're not broken. You're just tired of being strong in a system that never lets you rest. There's a line from Brené Brown that says, "Daring to set boundaries is having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others." This isn't about quitting today. It's about deciding your peace matters. Life is a fight, and being exhausted doesn't mean you're losing. It means you're still standing. If this story felt uncomfortably familiar, subscribe. I share real stories of adulthood every week. Drop a comment if you've ever been asked to carry more than you were paid for. Your words might be the reminder someone else needs tonight. And if you know someone who's slowly disappearing inside their job, send this to them. Because adulthood is heavy, but so are you.